easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be another Nightfall Prestige solo, this time for the hunters that watch me. Those are main hunters, this is the video for yous. So, I'll tell you why I'm using and what I'm using. So arc bolt grenade, it's got really good utility for adds, it's okay on bosses. You never really play Arc Strider for a grenade anyways, but this is the best grenade out of those. Marksman's dodge, because it's very useful to reload your weapon for PvE, stuff like this. Triple jump for preference, and I use bottom tree. In this particular Nightfall, it does not matter which tree you use, because you're relying mainly on just having a super with raid and flux and your power weapon. So honestly, but for generally I use bottom tree a lot, I like the perks on bottom tree. So for weapons, using Devil's Mananan combo as per, and Curtain Call as our heavy rocket, my favourite rocket, and Raid and Flux, the best Arc Strider exotic, just makes your super last a hell of a lot longer, and it increases its damage output, like it says, and duration. And I have all Masterwork armor just for the increased buff that you get while you're in your super. You get increased damage resistance. As for the card, I chose Arc Singe, of course, Heavyweight. I love this modifier, I love it, modifier. And Extinguish, just in case I needed to, if it wipes me then I go to RB, I like that. But yeah, this isn't like a high score run or a hard, you know, you can stack these cards to make them really hard. This is really speeding through it. That's what this run is. Okay, that's that. Right, on with the hunter run. For you hunter mains out there, Arc Strider is probably the best class to choose if you want to farm this Nightfall for the exotic ghost or whatever. I mean, not everybody wants to, but if you are, Arc Strider is the best class. Gunslinger, you can do it on Gunslinger. You can do it on any class, but Arc Strider is the quickest, just because of its utility with its super, in combination with Raid and Flux. This section isn't always open, but most of the time it is if you're doing this Nightfall solo at the start of the week, you know, early on, because there's a lot of teams running the Nightfall. You can you can spawn your Sparrow in mid-air like that. That means you can Sparrow right to the next room, the first proper room that we're doing. Now if you do have 6 rockets and you did go to a public event and rally, then you can go ham with rockets on this section. Because look at that, you can get heavy bricks off trash mobs. So you get high drops. I'm allowed to use a rocket there, pick up that extra one, and still got 6. You could probably use all 6 rockets in this room and still get 4 or 5 back. Because there's at least 4 mages that you kill. You might get some random bricks drop on top of that. So you're definitely good just to use as many rockets as you want. With the Hydras, always wait for their shields. Wait until there's an opportunity to rocket them. If you're using a rocket launcher. You don't have to use a rocket launcher. You could use Darcy. Darcy will be 100% viable. Sleeper Simulant. I done one with Sleeper Simulant. Great, it's great. Really good. I like to come down here for this last ad phase just because they hide if you don't. Once the next checkpoint spawns up, you can pick up your heavy bricks and go. So look, I used a good couple of rockets there, and I've still got, you know, I got 6 back. Now on this particular run, I was trying to push the time, so I actually was trying to go as fast as I could. There's only certain areas where I could go quicker. Like, it isn't the ultimate run. You could definitely improve it, but this section you can skip all ads. There's no real fastest route, I don't think. I always go this way though. And spawn Sparrow immediately, and Sparrow to the next 2 mages, the Blood Guards. So on other classes I usually kill the 2 snipers and I kill a Colossus. With the Arcstrider, because it can deal with both mages with 1 super, there's absolutely no need, so you just Sparrow right to here. The first major will be inside a room. I like to rocket him first, just to get a bit of damage in on him. And that means I've not used much super energy, so that means it gives me time to run to the second major and kill him as well, because look, my super's nearly run out there. Just run out now. As soon as you've done that, activate the switch. Now, my intentions here, usually you need to kill these ads to guarantee to have a super at the boss, which you'll see what happens at the boss. But despite what's happened at the boss, which you'll see, still build a super like I am right now, because you always want a super as a backup plan. So you can activate the system, and then once the bar keeps going up, you can be on ads. Try and kill that Mator because he'll rush you forever. Then you can generate orbs off the goblins. If you leave this area with about 70% of your super bar filled, you'll have your super for the boss. This is where Masterworks comes in. Try and leave this area as well with 6 rockets, which you will. There's loads of mages that you can kill. And once you're kind of happy with your super energy, kind of rotate until 100%. When you're going through this elevator lift, whatever they're called, don't go through it too early. If you go through it too early, you'll hit that door that just disappeared there, and it'll kill you. It's better to wait like a second or 2. You can Sparrow past all these. Make sure you mid-air dodge to avoid damage on your Sparrow. You don't want to take any fall damage there, because you may get sniped by a Vex Goblin, and it is totally RNG whether you do or you don't. Depends where they teleport. This time I never got sniped. I think 2 snipes will blow your Sparrow up. 1 will just have it on fire. That's important, because if you're on your Sparrow and they blow it up, that's a wipe. You'll be dead. You can Sparrow right to the boss. I like to come up on this side of the map, and then you've got a couple of harpies to kill. Sometimes you'll get more than 1 brick. I've had like 3 bricks sometimes when I've killed those. This time I only got 1, but it was okay. So for DPS, the first floor, you like to use an arc bolt, grenade, rocket, marksman's dodge, rocket, jump back, because he's going to approach you. Do 1 more quick rocket, and then that's it. Don't do no more. Don't do any more at all. Mainly because you run the risk of having a rocket that becomes immune. Not only that, is it plays into your favour for damage on this round. It means that you can do more DPS on this second floor because of that. So I like to come behind this short pillar. I like to do 2 rockets. He'll then do his ground pound, like so. And I can do another 2. Now I didn't expect him to die. Okay. I guess it's the cluster bombs and how they fall. But say if he had still some health left, you'd go to the final floor and use your super. On that time, God knows, just the cluster bombs. So that's how to do it on the Hunter anyways. Hope you enjoyed the run. Thank you.
If you like my insight, I filed an after-action report complete with 433 tactical notes. I win.